We've been focusing on the Super Cinquecento quite a lot lately, so for a bit of a break in things, we're going to focus on your cars. Yep, that's right, it's time for another virtual car meet.
Hello you lot, Miller Corner here, welcome back to another episode, and today we won't be pandering to our usual tastes. I'm just going to stop here. So in this episode of Miller Corner, we're going to be doing something a bit different. Not only has Art lent me his car for the afternoon, he's also lent me his body. So cheers for that, Art. So starting at the front, Art's made a few modifications to the car, including most noticeably this custom grille. Based on the original Mark I Classic Pandas, the 141. These headlights, which are an off-the-shelf Angel Eye ones that you can get on the internet, and some nice press number plates. Continuing on the definitely not copying Joe theme, Art's also put the Cinquecento Abarth 14-inch alloy wheels on, finished in gunmetal grey. A nicer shade than Joe's, definitely. And a repainted badge, as well as obviously that which is totally necessary, and even being wonky, that really increases the power here. As well as the Team Hecko side wind deflectors, it also has a Team Hecko rear wind deflector, which for insurance purposes isn't a spoiler. Also a cobweb, we'll forget about that. Also at the back there's this rather tasty stainless steel exhaust, which runs right through to the front. And of course, to go with it, a GoPro mount, so cue the music. Moving inside, we've got a full set of Fiat 500S seats, a full set of Vibe Black Air Sticks speakers in, and a load of wrap bits as well. A doubled in stereo with a touchscreen, which Art tells me he got off Facebook of all places, and has had to make a custom surround for it because it was a cheap Chinese one and didn't fit properly. Another cool feature of this car that you might not have even noticed at first is this button here. And what this button does, and this controller, it has a set of fibre optic lights in the ceiling. Quick edit, I've just found that the lights didn't show up in the video, so you'll just have to deal with that and imagine some fibre optic lights, basically like on one of those Christmas trees. So yeah, this is Art's car. What more is there to say about it? I'm going to do some cool YouTuber effects and go straight back home to tell you all about it.
Well, that was a bit different. It's really nice to actually get to drive one of the cars in a virtual car show for once. Art, you've done some fantastic mods on that car, my friend. We already love 169 Pandas on this channel. That's a given because we own one. And there's a few nice little mods on yours that I need to convince my dad to put on his, I think. Next up is Ben, who does own this rather nice R53 Mini Cooper S.
For now though, I think you might be more interested in this. It's my 1996 Fiat Cinquecento Sporting, track ready, completely stripped out, 6-point roll cage, boot floor has been trimmed and yeah, replaced with some aluminium. Same goes with the sunroof, bucket seats, we've got 4-point harnesses as well, and I absolutely love this thing. It's been sat up for a while, I'll be honest, but every time I get in it just puts a smile on your face. So it's on Evo coilovers, we've got Compomotive CXRs and then Yokohama A539s. So I've done a couple of these Javelin sprints last year. Obviously this year's a wash really, so that's that. Under the bonnet, nothing major. I think it's quite a common conversion. It's just a 16 valve lump out of a Mark I Punto, I believe, with an 866 cam in it. I suppose we should start it up, should we? And hear the rasp.
Oh, love that. Hardcore, stripped out track nugget Cinquecento with a big block 16 valve in it as well. Big fan. Those of you that watch the channel I do for my day job, which is Classics World, will know that I'm currently running a 202,000 mile Peugeot 205 as my classic project car. The next car we're going to be looking at belongs to Ollie, who owns his own Peugeot 205 that's in a bit nicer condition than the one I bought for 400 quid.
So this is my 1993 Peugeot 205 style. I've had the car for about 4 years. I bought it from a little old lady who'd kept it garaged its whole life. I'd done 39,000 miles when I bought the car, so barely just run in. by Peugeot standards. Now done 62,000 miles, not at all helped by the fact that I recently took it on a 1,000 mile road trip up to Scotland and back. Didn't miss a beat. Absolutely fantastic car to do it in. So it's a 1.1, not as fast at all as its a 205 GTI counterpart, but it does produce 60 horsepower, and with a little 5-speed gearbox can have some great fun around the country lanes. So we'll have a look inside. Got the rubber mats, quite difficult to source nowadays. The interior has really stood the test of time. A couple of jobs that I've done this year was to change this binnacle. Had to source a new one of those, quite difficult to find, but I had to drive to Bristol for that. So there's a big old crack going up the side here. The next was to change the speakers over. So under there we've got some new Pioneers, as the original ones were absolutely shot. And I didn't want to change the head unit to get better sound because I quite like the originality. The only things that I've done to the car are to put on the 1.6 GTI pepper pot alloys, because it did come with some absolutely shocking Halford special wheel trims. Something I love about the car, got to be the French number plates. Absolutely love those. Quite difficult to find now, as a company I got them from no longer makes them, so if I lose any of these, I've got no hope. I still have the original dealer plates with the Doddington Road sticker. That is my 93 Peugeot 205 style.
And I love it. 205s are a cracking little car, and while they're still cheap, get on them. Next up is Lazar, who's watching all the way from Serbia of all places. So thank you so much for watching, dude. And here he is with his Fiat Bravo.
Hello everybody, my name is Lazar, and hello to Miller Corner. I'm from Serbia, and today I'll be showing you my 1997 Fiat Bravo 1.4 12-valve. Here is the legendary 1.4 12-valve engine. It was discontinued for the 1.2 12-valve, but in my opinion the 1.4 is way better. It's 1390cc, around 80 horsepower, but mine has 75 because it's lost a lot over the years. Mine's got LPG, so yeah, that's 10 times faster. These are original Fiat hubcaps, never changed. These are actually very hard to find. Here you can see 1.4 12-valve, here you can see me. The rear is actually beautifully designed. Got a new muffler, and it's actually pretty nice, as you can see. LPG and original Fiat sticker right here, which is the place it was bought from. In here it's got the bass gauges, bass steering wheel, bass cassette player. Works fine, as you can see. Moment of truth. Will it start? Let's see. Like new! Oh my god, I love my car so much. Thanks Miller Corner if you feature me in your video, and I will love to be in the next one. I love your videos, so see you.
Thanks for watching, dude. Love your car. And a really unusual little engine. I've never even heard of the 12-valve version, so bonus points for something completely different. Next up is Daniel, with my dad's car on steroids, his Fiat Panda 100 HP.
Hello Miller Corner fans, I'm Daniel, and today I'm going to give you a virtual tour of my 2007 Fiat Panda 100 HP, also known as Paolo. This is it. We've owned it for around 6 months now. We got it in March, just before the lockdown, after falling in love with one. We borrowed one actually, and I wrote an article about it, and we fell in love, so we bought this. It's the usual Fiat Panda design. This is the 169 model, the Mark II or the Mark III. It's a controversial topic, but with the 100 HP parts. So with that you get your cheeky rear spoiler, flared wheel arches, a bit, fake rear diffuser, Audi style front grille, not my quote, Speevo magazine. And yeah, I just think it looks fabulous, really, really good. And if you see one on the road, you know you're looking at quite a special car. Got the 100 HP stripe. It's very nice. Obviously very high roof line, as Joe will know actually, because his dad's just bought Panda. But yeah, it's a very nice place to be. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Anyway, you don't care about this. You want to hear what it sounds like. Custom exhaust, and it's brill. And last but not least, here is the engine. 1.4 litre 16 valve non-turbo unit, 100 horsepower obviously, and it is sweet. So there you have it, quick virtual tour of Paolo, the Fiat Panda 100 horsepower. If you want to see more of this car, then follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Quick plug, hope you don't mind me doing this, at DanielCars05. Yeah, all the best.
That is a wicked little car. I love the 100 HP, and frankly, if you want the fast Fiat without going to the effort of the modification, but you don't want to pay Abarth 500 prices, Panda 100 HP is a bargainous little thing. Get one. And finally, we come to Robert from Germany with a firm favourite on this channel, his Polski Fiat 126.
Hi, my name is Robert, I'm from Germany, I'm 23 years old, and this is my Polski Fiat 126P. I bought it in 2012 in Poland and brought it here on its own 4 wheels, and it made it. So recently I got it painted in black pearl metallic from Volkswagen. I did the whole interior, red carpet, everything. Did the upholstery on the seats by myself, as you can see. I also wrapped this part in wood vinyl and did the roof by myself. I installed some 6 centimeters fender flares, which only add 2 centimeters on the Fiat 126. Great. I'm running 6x13 ET13 wheels, something ish, I don't know exactly. It's still got the 24 horsepower machine, basically stock, with the autographs from Moog and Marty from Mighty Car Mods. And another autograph I'm pretty proud of is from Magnus Walker. Yeah, and ignore that sticker. I'm a member of a Team Alfila, which stands for Alpha, Fiat and Lancia. This is a small club close to Cologne. This is one of the Halo cars, next to a Fiat Punto GT. Also a pretty nice one. I'm a huge fan of motorsports, so I got some German classic stickers. Yes to motorsport. Who wants to go to hell needs to drive like a god. Battle of the Gnomes. Which is a pretty fitting sticker for the Fiat 126. My next goal is to give it something around 50 horsepower and take it to the Nordschleife. So yeah, have a good one.
You already know I love 126s, and Robert's one is a class act. Some nice little mods on that, and I really like the fact that you've gone to the effort to retrim the seats and do the headliner yourself. That takes a lot of balls to go ahead with something like that, and I reckon you've done a cracking job. So big thumbs up from me, and a big thumbs up to everyone who submitted a clip for the 3rd virtual car meet. Thank you to everyone who put a clip in and took the time to do so. You've all got awesome cars, and frankly, given the choice, I'd own each and every one of them, or in fact, all of them. Get your clips in with the instructions on screen now for the next virtual car meet, which will be in around about a month or so, I would have thought. But for now, thanks very much for watching, everybody, and have a brilliant rest of your day. Catch you soon, and have a good one.